Hello, YouTube. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel and the Turbo, and of course the Kaspa updates. Right, we're talking about Crescendo today, and we're talking about the Crescendo updates. And also, if you didn't get a chance to check out the AMA live yesterday, we had a AMA with Coin Hoodie, Cat Daddy. Shout out to Crypto Pumps for inviting me and Luke Kaspa, the global Kaspa ambassador. And I was thinking about joining the ambassador, or at least sign up for the ambassador program. But let me know what you guys think about that as well. But Kaspa looks like it is on the verge of pumping back up. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think the Kaspa run is about to start back? And I'm more excited about the KRC20 tokens. But Kaspa. Hopefully, we are on the verge of the KRC20 tokens pumping back up. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And let's start the screen share. Okay, here we go. So this is Twitter. Don't forget to sign up for the Black Tiger Miner Twitter page. This us, this is me. We are live. And big shout out to Crypto Pumps from yesterday and Bitcoin Hoodie, Cat Daddy, and Luke Haspa. There's a lot of interesting information in that AMA yesterday. So check it out. The links are all over my page as well as all over Twitter and YouTube. Get ready for upcoming AMA. That was my posting yesterday. I pinned it to the comments. And this is the Kaspa currency. Shout out to the actual Kaspa page. And they posted our live. So big shout out to the Kaspa currency page. Check out another great interview with Elder One, Luke. And this is the main person over the Kaspa ambassador program. It looks like the video is pretty live. Got 10,000 views. I see you out here. Shout out to the team and the guys, and also the Kaspa uh, project as a whole. This is a great educational moment. Topics include Kaspa mining, Crescendo, adoption, ambassadors, branding, community, real-world use, including a lengthy Q&A with listeners. It is a long one, but worth it. So shout out to the guys yesterday for tuning in and the people that came with the questions and answers. My main man, Crypto Pumps, what's going on, brother? And let me go back to the Twitter page. So this is Kaspa Currency, another confirmation times with Shy the developer. Let's fix a common misconception. 10 BPS will not make confirmations 10 times faster. It will make them somewhat faster, but not 10 times faster. Depends on how much confidence you want. As you wait for your confirmations, the block delay becomes more dominant. Oh, wow. Over that delay, for example, waiting for 1,800 confirmations, the confirmations will indeed be 10 times faster because less than a minute after the block of interest is created, all new blocks will be in the future of the block interest. Adding a confirmation count, but everyday use seeking 10 to 20 confirmations. The improvement will be much milder. Why? Because Accumulating the first few transactions will take just as long, regardless of the block rates. It takes time for the entire network to learn the block interest. During that time, what matters is not how fast the blocks are created, but how fast the creators know your block so that they can pin it. I'm just looking at something to see what this is. So you can check those out. The link is in my Twitter feed, and you can migrate over there and read the rest of this article. So this is understanding confirmation times with Shy. Kaspa Facts, Kaspa as a primary and secondary green. The secondary green on the left, while not the same, is pretty close. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what this is even talking about. Did you recharge the weekend? Okay. This is the ready for zealous swap, trailblazing decentralized exchange, the DEX to hit Kaspa, launching on Ingram Labs, powered by Casper's revolutionary block deck technology. Ingram Labs cutting edge platforms, not just a DEX. It is the future freedom of finance. So what is this?
EVM. So this is going. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. On this video, I'm going to be going through Zealous Swap. They approached me and asked me would I like to do a video on it. I'm not too well up on DEXs. I've only ever used MetaMask a few times. I have some NFTs stored on Phantom Wallet, so I'm by no means an expert. I just know a little bit how to swap and stuff like that. But this is Zealous Swap. Zealous Swap are going to be launching on Igra Labs, the smart contracts, EVM. So this is going to be a DEX. So a lot of people think Kaspa badly needs a DEX, and you'll be able to swap Kaspa for tokens and other coins, and it'll be like just really quick and low fees. So it's better than a centralized exchange in that way. So this is Zealous Swap. We have a bear market FUD, big players dumping cash. We don't care. We're still building. They have 100 plus wallets supported. NFT based fee system completed. Testnet faucet live. NFT staking enabled. User interface redesign. Mobile support. Major optimizations and improvements. Now in private testing. Some of the sharpest minds in DeFi are putting it to the test. Coming soon, Zealous Swap X, the smartest swap router, farms, infinity pools, V3 pools, insurance fund, revenue shares, Zealous DAO, derivatives, limit orders. So it looks like under consideration. So a lot of that stuff could be coming. But basically, there's going to be, when we have smart contracts, DEXs are going to be able to come out. And Zealous Swap are the only one I've heard of so far. And they're going to come out in Igra Labs. And Igra Labs, I think, are launching on their test net at the end of this month. I think they said last night in Blockchain Banter. So anyway, this is it here. So this is Zealous Swap DEX. If I just connect my wallet, just go connect MetaMask, hit connect. A lot of people don't like MetaMask. You can use other wallets on it and use MetaMask. Okay, so now I'm connected. I have my test balance of 89 Kas. And all I'm going to do is we're just going to swap it. We're just going to just do a couple of examples. So I want to swap, let's get some test Kaspi. I'm bullish on Kaspi. I'm going to get some more Kaspi. So we just put in one here. And we get that much Kaspi for it. Hit swap. Transaction request. Hit confirm. It says swapping. So that's it. Swapped. That was easy. As easy as that. Let's do another one. What else do we want? We got some nacho. Let's put one in there. Yeah, one Kas is going to get us 394,000, is it? It's going to get us a lot of nacho. Swap. Affirm again on the wallet. and that's done again. So it's easy as that. It's pretty simple, you know. You can't go wrong. So this is a way when we have smart contracts. This is the great thing about it. You don't have to go into centralized exchanges. You can swap your tokens or your cash for whatever you want on this DEX. So very handy. We'll do another one. What else have we got here? We'll get some gold. I'll just do one again. Swap. And confirm. So it says swapping. That's swap there now as well. So it's as easy as that. You connect your wallet, have Kas on your wallet, and you're going to swap it. Now I'm not sure. I presume it's going to be Kas. It's not going to be wrap Kas. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work, but we'll find out soon enough. And then you just have other tabs: liquidity, stake, and the faucet. So but anyway, I'm just doing the swap there today just to show you. So keep an eye out for Zealous swap. It looks like they're going to be the first DEX out on Kaspa. So very exciting for them. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I'm just doing a video for them the same way I did it for ExoDex wallet. I really like that as well. They were good. So it's just super exciting to see all this stuff that's going to be coming out in Kaspa and all the amount of extra things they can do when we have smart contracts. That's the end of the video. Just a quick video just to
So shout out to Crypto Pumps in the video for Zealous Swap. So I'm gonna actually check that out. Let me know what you guys think about that in the future. Kaspa Boys. I guess these are robots. Yeah, I don't know if it's my computer or if these images just sound weird because it always sounds weird when I play them back. So I don't know. But shout out to the Kaspa Boys for taking time out to make that video. It's pretty cool. Just sounds kind of weird on my system. This is the Kaspa at a glance. So you can check that out on the Twitter page as well. I'm gonna keep it moving. So this is Sarcas applied to Kas Ambassador and the first only one in A zones. I don't even know where A zones is. And I want to know if it will be available or possible. Thank you. And I think I put an application in as well for an ambassador. I don't remember. But when I went to check, it ain't there. So I don't know.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and it got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I think that's pretty cool moving forward. Let me see. This is Kaspa can see your vision step by step becoming reality. The world will run on Kaspa. And I like that. I like that. The world runs on Kaspa. Let's go. This is Pompalinsky. Kaspa has the strongest community. If you agree, hit the like. This is a must read. So this is the Caspian and a Kaspa report. Numerous people have stated that Kaspa wallet ended in N4K5 is owned by Binance, and they are more than likely correct. This thread compiles all known facts about the wallet to demonstrate why we believe it is Binance. Okay, this is the rabbit hole. I didn't want to go on the rabbit hole, but let's just see what he got here. First off, we analyze deposit timings. Consistent weekday deposits at the same time daily indicate a business entity, not an individual, likely controls the wallet. That doesn't make sense, right? Because if it was a person, it wouldn't be the same time. Crypto exchanges follow strict asset management protocols, and the wallet's regular transaction timing suggests an exchange is probably in control. Secondly, we examined the withdrawal capacity. A private individual would likely face withdrawing challenges withdrawing such large sums of money from multiple exchanges due to withdrawal restrictions, including KYC, AML limitations. Such unfettered flows of large crypto supports the idea that the business with connections to exchanges likely owns the wallet. That is a very interesting point too, right? Most people can't be making these kind of purchases every, I think it's Tuesday and Thursday or something. We'll look at that in a second. What is this? To learn more, around the time Coinbase announced February 13th, something strange started to occur on the Bybit wallet. Not going to fall in the rabbit hole. We examined the source of funds. The funds in Wallet 2 originated primarily from Gate.io. SEC regulations place restrictions on U.S. companies' ability to transact with Gate.io. Thus, it's unlikely the wallet belongs to Coinbase, Grayscale, Gemini, or any other U.S.-based company. Fourth, we ruled out the wallet being a mining wallet that doesn't receive Kaspa from Coinbase, and its accumulation rate makes it unlikely to be a miner. Plus, the transaction timing suggests business activities rather than mining operations. And also, to that point, the mining operations would be a consistent flow, right? It wouldn't be major purchases, it would be over time. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm not going to go too far into this because we probably can make a full separate video on that, but we will check back. And this is the Pumpalinsky live AMA with Luke Kaspa yesterday, and I think it was pretty good. I think there was 1,000 live viewers at one time, and since then, I think close to 10,000 views. So definitely check that out. So this is Zach Humphreys. Let's look at Kaspa right now and see where the price could go in 2025. Kaspa hit an all-time high at 20 cents. Bitcoin consensus, no Coinbase or Binance yet. Major technical patterns playing out in Kaspa all-time highs. I think
right now, and
yesterday, who is this? Luke mentioned that so far Kaspa hasn't had any major outages, right? Like Solana has outages and freezes and all kind of weird stuff. But Kaspa has been stable and up even through the KRC20 update, which is actually pretty cool, right? It didn't pause or flake out. And there was a lot of transactions since the KRC20 update, and it held strong. So there's definitely no problem with the network there and any of the network activity. But let me know what you guys think about that as well. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's get to my main man. Who's this? Zach Humphreys about the price predictions.
something related to the community that I think you'll like as well. So all of that in this video, guys, jam-packed for you guys. And Kaspa's been one of those cryptos that has definitely been bleeding. But most recently, here in the last week, we have been building back up since we bottomed out at like 5.5 cents. We came way down, from our all-time high at 20 cents. We rode it up. The first time we were buying Kas at 4 or 5 cents uh, many moons ago, it feels as if. And we rode it up to 20 cents, took a little bit of profits along the way, but have continued to hold a big position. And now we're working on a nice uptrend right now. So we'll tackle the big question: can Kaspa set new all-time highs later this year? I'll get to that later on. I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on all of this in the comment section. If you guys want to do me a solid and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, you're not going to be disappointed. We come out with new videos all the time here on the channel, every single day, multiple videos for you guys. And yeah, definitely smash that like button and let's go, man. Let's get into it because Kas looks really, really good. Since we got the buy signal here, just under 7 cents 3 days ago, we're up 18%. So I say the buy signal here because it was momentum up that triggered. I use a trading indicator that I had built, and this is what I use to trade short term and get into my long term positions. So if you had XT Algo and we're looking at Kaspa, had the alert set on the 2-hour chart, which is what I like to see, like to view 2-hour, 4-hour, and then the 1 day on the macro. This was a great opportunity, almost an 18 or almost a 20% gain already since our momentum up trigger fired on XT Algo. You guys can get access to this. There's a link down below. If you're serious about crypto investing, this is a little over $1 a day to get you started. And we have a 30-day money back guarantee. It's super cool. You can set up your own alerts, customized to suit your needs, walk you through how to use the product. It's a great tool if you're a serious investor and you want to level up your game. So there is a link down below for that if you're interested. And Kas, as we mentioned, now up 15+%. We're back to 8 cents. And it is one of the market leaders here today, along with Cosmos and Bittenzer Tau in the overall market right now. These are the leaders in the top 100. And Kaspa's definitely experienced, some price drawdowns after hitting a 2-year low in early March. Kaspa has rebounded 15%, and it's all driven by increased trading volume and some renewed investor interest. We've got some new people buying Kaspa, new addresses. And Kas again now trading up above 8 cents, and a nice increase in the last 24 hours, and really nice boost in volume. So the surge in Kaspa's price is accompanied by that substantial rise in trading volume. We've had Kaspa whales adding to their positions down at the 5-6 cent level, and that trading volume hit over 80 million in the last 24 hours, indicating definitely some new market participation. And Kaspa open futures has grown by 7%, meaning people are taking long positions on Kaspa. Of course, you guys can do that with BidFi and BTCC. I've got both those links for you down below if you're interested in that. And really, Kaspa just got down to these oversold levels, and they continue to develop and innovate in the blockchain space. They're not going anywhere. And so I'll get to this question if Kaspa can hit new all-time highs, kind of how far we are from those right now. We'll cover that a little bit later on in the video here. But Kaspa continues to innovate in the blockchain space, again, with its unique block DAG architecture that is very fascinating because it's very similar to what Bitcoin has. But what this does, it enables parallel blocks and instant transaction confirmations. It's proof of work. And the design of the block DAG protocol is set to enhance scalability and really positions Kaspa as a leader in blockchain innovation. Nobody is really doing it like Kas. Sooner or later, it says here, every Bitcoin maxi will jump on the Kaspa train. Same consensus, first mover bonus, and significantly higher scarcity. 2.5 years in Kas is already more scarce than Bitcoin has ever been. Everyone pays the price they deserve. We're not even listed on top tier exchanges yet, right? But if you look at the distribution, total supply 25 billion, max supply 28 billion, circulating supply out there right now, huge chunk of it, 90% is already circulating. And toward the end of this year, we're going to have about 94-95% of the tokens will be circulating. So if you zoom out to the alt chart, you could see here, we were in a crazy uptrend for a while, came all the way down, but I feel as if we've bottomed out here, at this 5 cent level for Kas, especially the amount of buyers that came in, following this big price drop. And the Kaspa community remains as active as they've ever been. They've got some crazy, engagement on X, and people who develop on Kaspa are not going anywhere. And I think when you look at all these fundamentals, Kaspa is one of those plays that probably is still oversold, in my opinion, we're 61% away from all-time highs. And so if we, go into the coin perspective, which is a tool that I like to use, type in Kas, and let's just say, we put in a, let's say we put in a, 25-cent Kaspa. This would give us all-time highs. Really 21. Okay, this would only take us 160% to new all-time highs. We're only 60% down. I still think in this cycle, if things really heat up, we could probably still see a $1 Kaspa get to a $25 billion market cap. That's an 11x from here. Now, this is not financial advice. We're just playing around with some numbers. But even at these levels, getting to like half of that, 50 cents, that would take us to 13 billion, upside of 519% from this 8-cent level. I just think there's a ton of upside still with Kas. It's been kind of lost in the shuffle. None of the fundamentals have changed. And tokenomics look great. Fundamentals look great. And the assets simply oversold. Now, from a technical standpoint, we are coming back to neutral, when you take in our oscillators and moving averages, but we are still, fighting to get back to our 200-day moving average, which is still at 12 cents, 13 cents respectively, 13 cents on the simple day moving average. We're well below that still. So to me, this is still an interesting opportunity here. You can see the SMA, if we zoom in here, at 13 cents. Still a really good opportunity, I think, to make some great gains this cycle with Kaspa. And eventually we'll get listed, I think, on top tier exchanges. And a lot of the Bitcoin maxis are going to come around to the idea, in my opinion, that, hey, Kaspa's actually got some great tech here built behind it, Bitcoin consensus model, and it is proof of work. So that's kind of my breakdown on where Kas could go here the rest of 2025 once we get into a better, more liquid crypto environment. But just from a technical standpoint right now, we're seeing a great rebound on the charts. And I'm very excited about the potential here. So appreciate you all for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Check out XT Algo for more insights. And if you want to really take advantage of these big gains that we could still see, there's a link down below to that. Appreciate you.
So shout out to Zach Humphreys in the Kaspa updates. Read more about this, the other benefits of the Kaspa here. So I guess this is taking us to Kaspa.com. And these are some benefits: fastest transactions, instant confirmations, and scalable Nakatomi commences. Efficient proof of work, security, block DAG, Kaspa on Rust, Fair Launch, and Ghost DAG. I'm going to keep it pushing. Kaspa Marco tree. Marco is a way to verify contents of data like transactions. If one bit changed in a single transaction, the root would also change. So this is the Marco, efficient and secure verification of contents of large data structures. The Marco tree is efficient example of cryptology commitment schemes. So this is a little past my understanding, but looks like some good information. So let me know if you guys understand that or do or don't. This is Captain Stats. Kaspa's founder was an expert in Bitcoin security long before Kaspa. AVAX and Ethereum founders talk about his research. He invented Ghost, Vitalik based Ethereum. Horn Research Kaspa. So this is Vitalik. This is Jonathan Spaninsky. PLW security model relies on each miner to conclude group of miners having 50%, actual 23% because of the ability to stay secure despite those assumptions broke. Leans heavily on social layer. little over my head still, but just some information for you guys. If you want to research it, join the Black Tiger Miner Twitter page and you can read up on that information as well. We try to keep you guys updated with as much information as we can get and see. But hey everyone, I'm excited to share my latest project, the Kaspa Change-O-Matic. It's a fiat to Kaspa converter. While it's still in prototype stage, I'm thrilled to finally work. The machine features a single, eyes are burning, physical button, a Raspberry Pi, or a QR code reader. Welcome to Kaspa Converter. Transform your spare change into something valuable. That's actually interesting. I might have to read up on that. Let me know if you guys seen this Kaspa Converter. Kaspa will soon be 10 BPS on the mainnet. I need to get my node up. I'm definitely going to set the node up today. Kaspa for Ice River miners. Transactions, fast confirmations, scalable ghost stag, protocol, fair launch, ensuring a level playing field, energy efficient, making it accessible to anyone. Join the future of blockchain with Kaspa and Ice River. This message originally written in Italian for my friends and family that don't follow financial markets. I wanted to share them with you and believe Kaspa is something truly special. If you're already in crypto space, you might find this interesting. Definitely not reading all that. Is there? No. That's interesting. Just looking through the video here. Keep it pushing. In the report, we pinpoint the probable owners of Kaspa's second largest wallet and 3 individuals primarily responsible for its flows. In addition, we present prediction regarding the wallet and its unlikely event to its owner. So apparently it's buying from Gate.io from everywhere and transferring it over to Binance. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. Let me know in the comments if you guys are out there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And this is the dashboard, the Kaspa FYI. Currently 25.8 billion in circulation. 2.1 TPS, 1.6 BPS. Current price is 7 cents down 0.4. 1.6 Ether hash, 90.15% mine. I think I said 94 yesterday. I was off. In 18 days, we have another reduction down to 58 cash per block reward. And let's see if my node is on here. I need to get my node updated. Looks like the node is back up. So we're going to see my node here eventually whenever I can get it back up and running. Hopefully we'll do it today. So you're going to see a little blip closer to Dallas. And I was just thinking, I got a lot to do to get that node back working, but we're going to get it back up. Going to get it back up and running. Let me see. Back to the dashboard, although I could have just went to top addresses. The transaction count looks like the transaction's down in the last 90 days. And the addresses are down. We'll check the addresses in a second. The top addresses is 511,000. We added 11 crabs in the last hour, lost 53 in the last 24 hours, lost an octopus an hour, lost 13 in the last 24 hours, lost a fish in the last hour, added 5 dolphins and 25 in the last day. Added 2 sharks in the last 24 hours, lost a whale, and no activity among humpbacks and aquaman. So not a lot going on, and this is the addresses in question. This is the number 2 address, which is rapidly gaining on Gate.io. Some people seem to think this is Binance, and Binance is buying from Gate.io. So the 16 mil from Gate.io, 7 million went over to that number 2 address. Mexi lost 3.3 million, gained 12.2 million. BitGet lost 1.4 million and gained 771,000. And the rest of these are just gaining 300,000, 750,000, 497,000, and 467,000. So let's check out the KRC20 tokens. So for top gamer, it is Font. Sticks is coming up 32%. Font's up 38%. K-Pow's up 20. Excuse me. Nacho is up 14 and Kiki is up 9. Nacho top trending up 15%. Dingo's down 7. Croak is down 14. KDAO is down 30. Kiro is down 4. Hit the Nachos at 13.7. So Nachos slowly coming back because they were down like 7 million, I guess. 7 million, somewhere in there. It's up to 13 million. Kango's back up to 6 million. Uh, TPKAS 3.3 million. Caspi is 3 million, down 3%. Nachos down 7%. Kango's down 7%. Caspi is down 1% to 2 million. Croak is 1.4 million. Croak is 700,000. K-Rex is 469,000. KDAO is 425. Conan is 397. Brett's 366. Cas BTC is 193. K-Paw is 111. Sticks was in 20 something and now they're in 17, up 32%. So they are pushing up. And Font is 38%. There's a shout out to my main man at Conan, down 10% today, but Conan will bounce back. See if Conan has anything interesting happen on Twitter. Conan or Kaspa, the top dog. See what's going on here. March 15th. I'm glad to inform you our developers of Conan NFTs are approaching to be finished. There's a lot of work since we're making layers and hand drawings very detailed. So you can see the images and ready. We're still missing the biggest, most difficult part. Hopefully the artwork and the complete MT creating will be ready by the end of next week, which is this week, which is the 17th. So I guess the 20th. I will share more details about the NFTs and about minting them in the right time. So shout out to Conan of Kaspa. And this is the KaspaNG.org. Oh, I still got the wallet, the faucet wallet. Okay. In the faucet, I think you can sign up and you get free Kaspa, actually. This is the Explorer. for testnet 11, which is the new deployment, does not appear that there's a lot going on here yet. Unless I need to add my address wallet. This is the wallet address support 90 and Kaspa Faucet sends Kaspa to anyone requests. This has defined address where you send Kaspa. If the faucet address has enough Kaspa, it will send it to an address you provide. Okay, we'll definitely need to research and check that out as well. Suraj, what do you think Kaspa price can be in 10 years? That's a good question, sir. I'm thinking some people are saying it might be $50 or $100 in 10 years. In 10 years, it might even be in the thousands if it is able to get a good market share and hold strong with Bitcoin. There's discussions of Bitcoin being able to, for Kaspa being able to do a lot of the transactions for Bitcoin since Bitcoin is not as fast and uh, fee wise, it is a lot cheaper to use Kaspa than it would be for Bitcoins or actually any transaction. But I think Kaspa will definitely push up in market share. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. I want to hold it for as long for long. What? I want to hold it for long to gift my baby girl. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I was thinking too. I might set up an actual side wallet to hold it to make sure my kids might be able to get a piece, kind of like Bitcoin, right? It took so long. If you would have saved it and passed it over versus trying to cash out, it might have been worth your while. Integration of ZBV EVM to Cas ecosystem, allowing Ethereum smart contracts to migrate seamlessly to Caspa's high-speed, secure, low-fee proof of work network without any code rewrites is a massive game changer. This development could significantly boost Caspa adoption as the superior technology can't be bullish enough on Casp. And I thought there was something else I posted, but I guess that is it. So I guess we will look at some videos, but I was trying to see where is it? Yeah. Is this video live?
Lifetime. Because these guys are going to list it. Let's just be real. But they're going to get theirs at their wholesale price first. Because Kaspa, for one, Kaspa don't pay exchange system, which is why it takes a little bit longer. Therefore, exchanges being a little mad about that. They're like, well, fine, we're going to take matters in our own hands. We're an entity here. We're going to suppress this price so that we can get it and get just a large amount of them at the price that we want. And then we're going to list it. And this is how we're going to make our money. Guys, this is business. Crypto is manipulated. Stocks are manipulated. And we have to get out our own way and say, well, they wouldn't do that to us. They can't. Laws, we'll protect.
Okay, that was a live stream. I thought this was an actual video. So we're going back to your crypto crew. How Kaspa solves Bitcoin's biggest problem. Then we'll switch over to actually I want to see this one first, then we'll go back to that. Which one's newer? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna check out Money and Me first. Money and I first. Should be Money and Me. Money and I first, and then this quick price prediction Should we do the price prediction first? Let's check with the price first, and then we'll go to money and me. So I'm not sure if this is AI, this is actual video.
Hello and welcome to another update video about Kaspa. Yeah, here on the Kaspa chart, we're currently tracking a move to the upside into resistance. One more low remains a probable scenario as long as we stay below resistance. You see that while the market has reached a broader support area with parameters between 8.3 cents and 1.8 cents, and that doesn't mean we have to max it out, but while we have reached this area, there is not yet any confirmed low, and we are still tracking a potential, you could say, trend to the downside. Yeah. So as per the yellow scenario, but I'm going to change the color now. I'm going to change it to probably, let's change it to blue because I think on the larger time frame, I have a different scenario that is shown in yellow. So not to create any confusion here. So at the moment, I mean, we are still printing lower lows, lower highs, and I can, in the white scenario, in this ABC correction, which is classed a wave 4, I can already call that potentially complete. Yeah, might have bottomed at around 5.5 cents on the 11th of March, but it takes a break above resistance now in 5 waves to indicate a low is in. This is the resistance area between 8.1 cents and 10.4 cents. And we are currently on our way into resistance, and it's an ABC structure I'm tracking there. So I'm tracking primarily, you could say, the blue count, but I'm very happy for it to be invalidated because that would then indicate that actually, yeah, we've bottomed. I have to basically just rule out blue in order to confirm white, okay? And as long as we are moving up only in 3 waves, there's no confirmation that blue has taken over, sorry, that white has taken over the lead. What we're tracking here is currently an ABC structure. In my update yesterday on Discord, I already mentioned that one more high is likely, but any break below 6.5 cents would indicate that we're moving down for the next low. So even in the blue count, we could get one more high in wave 5 of C of 4 to test maybe 9.2 cents or 10.4 cents before we go down. But if we go down already below the red line at 6.5 cents now, then we'll probably quite directly head to the 4.7 cent level next, 38.2 retracement. Yeah. So I'm tracking this as potentially an extension of the wave 4 in blue, and it is likely as long as we stay below 10.4 cents. Yeah. So what are the resistance levels above? So I already mentioned the Fibonacci resistance zone, but any break above it would likely lead to a test of 11.3 cents. That's a key level here, structural resistance. And above that level, I've got 15.4 cents. Now, what is interesting, we are tracking potential inverse head and shoulders pattern here as well. So what might very well be is, yeah, we might go a bit higher, maybe even briefly break resistance. Let's assume the white count plays out. This could take the shape of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, but that's just speculative at this stage. Just saying we've got a left shoulder ahead, just need that right shoulder. And that would possibly be if in the white count we form 5 waves. Let's say that might be a wave 1. We get a pullback in wave 2, and then we could go higher like that. This would be the white count, which, as I said, could lead to a head and shoulders pattern, inverse head and shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just at the moment speculative as long as we stay below resistance, but it gives you a bullish pathway as well. Yeah, that's the update about Kaspa. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure to join us on X, formerly Twitter, for additional discussions, additional updates, stuff about mindset, and so on. See you there. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
That was just a quick video. So let's see what a quick video about the price prediction. So let's see what Money and Me has to say, and then go back to my main man, your crypto crew. But let's see what Money and Me's talking about real quick.
What's happening right now, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later on. I'm also going to be talking about the price action and what I see happening over there. And then I'm also going to be talking about some KRC20 meme coins because some of you have been asking about them. So I need to cover that in today's video. Make sure you guys watch the video all the way through. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed today's content. Now, before I get into everything though, if you're looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. The link is going to be in my description down below. Now, to kick things off, if we take a look here at the crypto bubbles, what we see is majority of these coins have just been destroyed today. Today is not a very good day for the overall crypto market. A whale had actually opened up a short position on Bitcoin worth somewhere around $332 million or something like that. And obviously, they're doing fantastic right now because Bitcoin has pulled back. The last time I checked, Bitcoin was sitting around like 82,900 or something like that. Yeah, it's just the market that we're dealing with nowadays. A lot of people have inside information and it is what it is. But if we take a look here at the fear and greed index, we're in 30 fear. So it came down a little bit from yesterday. Yesterday was sitting at 46 and today it's at 30. But it is what it is. We are extremely numb to this space right now. We just buy, we DCA, and we hold for the long term. I do believe that is the best way to go about things right now moving forward. All right. Now, I want to start off by showing you guys something here. All right. So this is the Bitcoin chart. In the last cycle, Bitcoin reached a high of like 68,000, right? And this was November 2021. And then for about a year, Bitcoin just went down. And then at the beginning of January 2023, this is when Bitcoin started to just go parabolic, right? So it took about pretty much a year before Bitcoin bottomed out and started to make its way back up. Now, if we take a look here at the Kaspa chart, what we notice is Kaspa peaked here at 20 cents August of 2024, right? Now, it had been in a massive sideways movements prior to that because it started trading sideways roughly around November of 2023. People are saying that Kaspa already had its bull run and it's not going to go up anymore. But it's been over a year since Kaspa has been trading sideways and its peak was in August. So if it does follow the same sort of pattern like Bitcoin, and I'm not saying that it's going to, then maybe we're going to start to make new all-time highs come this August. That's just maybe complete speculation. At the end of the day, I can be wrong. So make sure you guys take what I say with a grain of salt. This is not financial advice. This is just my own personal opinion. Do your research at the end of the day. All right. But anyways, let's get into the payments that's happening on Kaspa. Okay. So I was on Twitter and I saw this right here. So this person says that as a barbershop owner, I accept Kaspa. They've been accepting Kaspa as payment since 2023. People pay me in Kaspa for my services. Now I actually paid my carpenter in Kaspa for work he did at my apartment. That is very, very interesting that people are accepting Kaspa as payment. And you know, it's so funny because I remember when I first started seeing Bitcoin ATMs at convenience stores, and I remember thinking to myself, my gosh, Bitcoin is going to get massive. This is literally just the beginning. The first time I saw a Bitcoin ATM with my own two eyes, that must have been, what year was that? Maybe 2018, I believe, either 2018 or 2019. I think it must have been 2018 when I first saw the first Bitcoin ATM at a convenience store. And I always tell you guys, don't ignore the signs because if you were walking around and seeing Bitcoin ATMs and you still decided not to buy any Bitcoin, then you ignore the signs. And right now, Bitcoin is sitting at $80,000, all-time high of $100,000. You start ignoring the signs, you're going to miss out on crazy opportunities in the crypto space. So don't ignore the signs. And I do believe that is the very first sign, which is telling us that Kaspa is only getting started. That's what I think, anyways. But anyways, going back to the Twitter account here, we can see that Kaspa, they posted this right here. So It's amazing to see this type of connected economy happening before mainstream apps, dApps, and tools are even created. You merchants accepting Kaspa are true pioneers. This is Kaspa 360 in action, a true circular economy where businesses accept Kaspa and seamlessly use it for payments, keeping value flowing, instant, borderless, and frictionless. The future of payments is happening now. 1000%. This is just the beginning, and I remain extremely bullish on Kaspa. And Kaspa is one of the very, very few coins in my portfolio that I'm going to be holding past this bull cycle. I will be taking profits. Don't get it twisted. I am going to be taking profits. But Kaspa is one of the coins I am going to be holding for a very, very long time. Now, if we take a look here at this indicator, you can find this indicator down below. It's called Trade Assist, lets you know when's a good time to buy and sell crypto. Also lets you know when there's a bullish and bearish momentum happening, right? But what we notice here on this indicator, matter of fact, just the charts on the whole, we notice that Kaspa actually had this very bullish pattern that played out quite nicely. This inverse head and shoulders pattern played out quite nicely. And where the price is sitting at right now, 0.074, there is a chance where this is going to act as some sort of support area around 0.074 to about 0.077. I think this area is going to more than likely start to act as support. Now,
So yes, Mr. Miles, I do believe hopefully in 10 years it's going to be worth more than $10. But if it does, I think the long-term hold would definitely be worth waiting on. Like I tell people all the time, if you already have it, what's the problem with holding, right? Although I might cash some out before the end, but once you get it, you got it. Why would you not sell, or why would you most of mine has been converted to KRC20 tokens. So honestly, I'm trying to wait for the KRC20 tokens to come up, but I might actually pick up some more while the price is down. But let me know what you guys think about that as well. And let's get back to money and me,
there
or
is a
money and I.
chance where if this tariffs war continues and the overall market continues to just go down, maybe the whale who shorted Bitcoin with using a 40x leverage is correct. And the market, we're going to get some bad news. They probably have some inside information, and we're going to bring the prices of majority of these altcoins down. If that does happen, then yes, Kaspa could retest those lows of 0.055, but I do believe that is the potential bottom for Kaspa. That's what I think. I could be wrong because I was calling for a 10-cent bottom prior before the tariffs war, and obviously Kaspa broke through the 10 cent, the prior support at 10 cents, but a lot of these coins were breaking through support levels. Like, come on, tariffs war, like, that just took the market to another level, to a level that we did not want to see. So anytime I'm reading the comment section, I see someone pointing fingers at Kaspa and be like, "Why you keep talking about Kaspa? It broke support, all this type of stuff." I'm like, are we not paying attention to what's happening in the overall crypto market? How are we just pointing fingers at one specific coin, knowing that all the altcoins were coming down? But I don't know. People are just funny. That's all I have to say. People are just funny. They like to point out certain coins and really not taking in the full picture of the crypto space. But I always say those are the terrible investors, the one that don't pay attention.
Yeah, like you mentioned, some people just go all the way out of their way to point out Caspa is down. But a lot of these guys are Caspa fudders too, right? So you got to keep that in mind as well. A lot of them want to see Caspa fail. They didn't get in early, so they want to continuously FUD Caspa to try to make it fail. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but just keep in mind there are some people that are waiting and waiting and waiting and want Caspa to fail, right? They want to keep Caspa going and try as hard as they can to make Kaspa not succeed, right? Like physically want to do everything in their power. What up, LB? What's going on, brother? But yeah, let's get back to money and me. See if we can finish out this video real quick.
Attention to the entire space. They only pay attention to specific coins, and maybe the only coins that they pay attention to are the coins that's in their portfolio. Wrong way to approach this crypto space. You have to pay attention to everything. But anyways, Kaspa is going to be fine, and I'm going to continue to hold. And if you are looking to accumulate more Kaspa, I would definitely look to get around, maybe see if you can get around 0.055. If that does happen, that's honestly a golden opportunity. But right now is not a bad area to accumulate some Kaspa, but this isn't the area where you want to load the boat. The load the boat right now, again, it all depends on your trading strategy, but a good area is around 0.055. Now let's get into some KRC20 meme coins here. See, these things have just been completely destroyed. But what I noticed is while Kaspa started to make its way up, because after Kaspa bounced from 0.055, it went as high as like 8 cents, right? That was a pretty nice move. And the KRC20 meme coins, they started to move as well. Okay, some of these coins went to levels that I honestly never thought I was going to see. For example, Nacho, which is currently sitting at a market cap of 12 million. Take a look at where Nacho went. So Nacho went to as low as $5 million market cap. $5.73 million market cap. It had just been devastated, absolutely devastated. The number one meme coin out of all of the KRC20 coins just got devastated. $5 million market cap Nacho. I didn't even think I was going to see that, if I'm keeping it real with you guys, but it happened. And right now it's sitting at 12 million. Okay. Now you take a look at a couple others. Kango sitting at 6 million. And then we have Kaspi sitting at 3 million, Casper sitting at 2 million, Gold 1.4 million, Croak sitting at 800,000. Now that all the hype has cooled down for the KRC20 meme coins, we get to finally see which coins are going to perform the best moving forward. In my opinion, I do think that the coins that are sitting in the top 10 are going to be the top performers once Kaspa explode. Most of them, not all of them. For example, this PPKAS. I still don't know what this is doing here. I honestly don't know. This
Yeah, I agree too. I don't even know what PPKAS is and who is investing it. Why is it even going up to the price that it is at? I'm not sure, but let me know in the comments. Most of the projects in the space have financial interest in Kaspa failing. Do you remember the POS network narrative of being faster and more efficient? Kaspa achieved both as POW. You're right. Because Mr. Miles, that was the whole thing with Ethereum, right? Ethereum was going away from proof of work to proof of stake, and you see that didn't do nothing for them. It actually probably made the network slower. I'm just saying. And I think, like I've been telling you guys, I think that will be their downfall. I think Kaspa will pick up in that market because of Ethereum might stall out. And a lot of people have been saying that Ethereum days might be numbered. And I'm telling you guys, in the bull market, you're going to see a lot of crypto with big names disappear, right? They're just going to go away. That's just the way that technology works, right? A lot of companies in the technology game have made a pretty good push, but the technology isn't there, and there is no future in currency or in the project, and the project is going to disappear. As I don't even know what this PPKAS even is, as Money's talking about. Let's check this out real quick. I'll come back to your question. I'm really anxious because I don't even remember where this came from. It just came out of nowhere and started pumping. and it's up another 8%, and is gaining on what is Gain, P to E, NFTs, PPK, Kaspa tokens. I don't even know what this project is, right? I don't even remember talking about it or any information. So let me know if you guys are invested in that PPKAS. That makes Kaspa a threat to 90% of the space. You're right, right? Kaspa is a big threat because it's scalable, it's secure, it's fast, and it has low transaction fees. I think that's the biggest thing that people are nervous about because Ethereum's whole process is all about fees, right? And if you can eliminate the fees, it's going to be rough on them, right? Crypto mindset is a big futter parasite. Crypto mindset is a big futter parasite. Yo, Miles, I'll catch you later. Many projects from 2017 are gone. And you're right. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these projects are going to disappear in this bull run, right? A lot of them have just been barely hanging around. And since there's nothing to them, they're going to disappear, guys. Let's finish up Money and Me real quick.
Got a premium of 95%. Like, I don't know what this coin is doing here. I don't know anyone that talks about it. But everything else, so Nacho, Kango, Caspi, Casper, Gold, Quoke, I guess KDAO, and Crex. I'm not too familiar with this one. Conan might do okay as well, but 1000%, I'm going to say most of these coins in the top 10 are going to do absolutely fantastic things, right? So definitely, if you don't have any KRC20 meme coins, I would look for a pullback if you want to get any of these. But right now, because the price has recently rallied on most of these coins, this isn't the area where we want to be accumulating, because we've seen this many times before where people are buying in the green and then the price pulls back and then they don't know what to do. So remember, moving forward, only buy on red days, don't buy on green days, because green days is just not the way that you want to invest anymore. Just learn from past mistakes. Don't catch FOMO anymore. The time for catching FOMO is over with. Just forget about it. If you see a coin rallying, skyrocketing, just cover your eyes and be like, you know what, I want nothing to do with it. You got to be a smarter investor moving forward. But I continue to hold my KRC20 meme coins. I continue to hold the Nacho, the Kango, the Caspi. Like, guys, I honestly believe that this space is going to blow up. Every single one of these, most of the coins in the top 10 is going to perform extremely well. So I would look to get any one of these coins that are minus this PPKAS. I would look to get most of these coins in the top 10. I do think that meme coin season is going to come around again. I honestly believe that. And these KRC20 tokens are going to go crazy. Let's see if we can get Nacho again at $5 million market cap. Great buying opportunity. Kango, where was the low for this? I'm not sure. Did it reach a four? I think I saw it at a $4 million market cap. I like Kango 2 to a $4 million market cap if you're trying to like really load the boat. Same with Caspi. Casper, anything $1 million market.
Mr. Miles, I wish I would have had that philosophy before I bought all these KRC20 tokens, but I'm already in it now. Like I keep telling you guys, it doesn't make sense to jump in and jump out while they're down, right? I could see if they did have a rally and you jumped out, right? And you were trying to accumulate some in the rally, but why would you sell once you've lost most of your money, right? I mean, I could see people are trying to what is that? Prevent further losses, but if it's already down, you've already lost the gains, right? What's the big rush to get out, right?
Yep, it's fine. Croak, I would say, if you can get this at like 500,000 market cap, that's a golden opportunity for that one. and then you could do the research on the rest of them. Not all of these are going to make it, that is for sure. But yeah, that's as far as KRC20 meme coins go. They did rally a little bit once Kaspa started to make a comeback rally just a few days ago. So we know what to expect once the smart contracts and the mainnet for 10 BPS comes, like, and Binance. We know what to expect for Kaspa and the KRC20 meme coins. It kind of looks like they're trading alongside each other. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and
Shout out to Money and Me. Moving forward, this is your crypto crew. Let's see what he has to say real quick. I think this is a
March
AI
update on Kaspa. The only video you should watch this month about crypto space, that a currency becomes a cult, so to speak. This work without any. Exactly. So, let's get started. We're starting off very plainly. As I said, take
I hate automated generated videos. KRC will shine with stable coins, which should be out soon. The smart contract plays on Kaspa will be the second layer. Those stables will be second layer. KRC20 L remains on L1. KII has continued to work with Gigawatt, work on the Gigawatt stable. They don't talk about it a lot, but a lot is going behind the scenes. Yeah, what is this? Yeah, I know they're working on a stable coin, but I haven't seen anything that's leading to that. So let me know in the comments, and let's get to your crypto crew. I hate those AI generated. Yeah, I don't like the way they sound, right? LB, that whole computerized voice. I can't listen to that for too long. But let's see what your crypto crew has to say.
Escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt. Into the boat! Crypto crew, as a Caspian, I love Bitcoin because if it wasn't for BTC, we wouldn't have had Kaspa. Bitcoin is Kaspa's granddad. And once Kaspa runs on 10 BPS with smart contracts, Kaspa will do what even Ethereum was not able to. This is why I call Ethereum Kaspa's failing dad. Bit of tongue-in-cheek humor, but both Bitcoin and Ethereum have been instrumental in bringing forth the crypto project we know today as Kaspa.
We're going to make sure this asset and other assets in digital format become the product that the world looks to. This becomes the product that helps America remain the world's reserve currency and that brings about innovations that make money faster and cheaper and better available.
Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Kaspa's digital silver, which like your Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other digital assets, you should always protect crypto crew. Practicing self-custody is key. In my personal opinion, the Tangem wallet is your best option. Plug and play, easy to use, and the most affordable option out there. So if you wish to order your Tangem wallet today, you can get 10% off using code CryptoCrew. Check out the link in the description box below. Thanks so much for your consideration and support in advance, and may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
We have good news regarding the great cryptocurrency Kaspa. It will now be listed on OKX, folks. It's very huge. It's better than all the other cryptos, with the exception of Bitcoin, okay?
Crypto Crew, today we'll talk about Michael Saylor's presentation at the BPI. You could say this is part 2. Listen closely, Crypto Crew.
Bitcoin is digital capital. At its worst case, in its narrowest form, you could think about the strategic Bitcoin reserve as a stockpile of the apex asset of the human race. And so what's it worth? Well, over the next 20 years, I think it's worth anywhere from $3 trillion to $106 trillion to the United States. U.S. corporations, like my corporation, are actually recapitalizing on Bitcoin. The AIs are coming. The AIs don't get bank accounts. They don't get credit cards. The AIs, the artificial intelligence economy, will be built on digital capital, digital property. It'll be $100 trillion economy. It'll be built on Bitcoin.
While Michael Saylor envisions Bitcoin as the foundation of a 100 trillion US dollar digital economy, there is one major problem. Bitcoin can only process about 7 transactions per second. That's like trying to stream an HD Netflix movie on a dial-up connection. Kaspa, on the other hand, uses something called block DAC technology, allowing to process transactions in as little as 1 second. Soon, that will be even 10 times faster. In a world that demands instant payments, which one sounds more practical to you?
A lot of people, they think of it as an asset, you think of it as a property, but what we know to be true is that Bitcoin is actually a network. And it's not just any network. It's not an information network. It's an energy network. It's a conservative network. The banking system of the world is going to rebuild itself on a digital energy network. We're going to have 40,000 banks that'll be settling with each other in real time, finally moving billions, tens of billions, or hundreds of billions of dollars an hour over a pure digital network. Each of those ASIC chips is hundreds of thousands of laptop computers. You'd need trillions and trillions of computers to dent this network. It's the world's most powerful network, 800 exahash, 20 gigawatts, all the power that fires up the US Navy.
Saylor calls Bitcoin's massive energy consumption a feature, not a bug. But here's the reality. Bitcoin uses more energy than entire countries. That's not sustainable in our climate-conscious world. Kaspa, on the other hand, uses proof of work as well, but its innovative Ghost DAC protocol makes it far more energy efficient, which is the equivalent of comparing a gas-guzzling Hummer to a Tesla. Bitcoin mining has become a game for the wealthy, with massive mining pools controlling most of the network. And this is not the decentralization we were promised. Kaspa's design makes mining more accessible to everyday people, even from home, keeping true to the original vision of cryptocurrency, plus its lower transaction fees make it more practical for everyday use.
This is a map of the wealth distribution in the world, about $900 trillion. If you break it into uses, half of it is just a store of value. We're long-term, we're preserving our capital for the long term. We just want to keep our money. The other half are assets held for utility. I want to do something with the asset. Bitcoin's an asset without the financial risk of a currency, a bond, a stock, and it doesn't have the physical risk of real estate and property. And we're stripping away the counterparty risk to everything. And so we're moving away from risk. And what that means is that as the word spreads that there's an opportunity to keep your money without taking risk, long-term capital is being merged into the Bitcoin network. And digital capital is ethical capital. It's the only thing in this world you can truly own. If you have possession of the keys, if you have possession of the knowledge of where the keys might be, you own the thing. No one can take the thing away from you. Everything else you have in this world, you own at the pleasure of someone more powerful than you until they decide to take it away from you. Satoshi gave us property rights, sound money, sovereign money.
Bitcoin still operates on 2009 technology and has remained largely unchanged ever since. Meanwhile, Kaspa represents next generation crypto technology called block DAC. And unlike a blockchain, which operates linearly, the block DAC operates like a web, creating blocks simultaneously. It's like comparing the first iPhone to the latest smartphone. Both made history, but which one would you rather use today? Kaspa's block DAC technology solves real-world problems in 2025, speaking to its ability to scale, something Bitcoin fundamentally cannot, while maintaining Bitcoin-like security and full decentralization. Soon, Kaspa will operate on 10 blocks per second, not only becoming the fastest crypto project on the entire crypto ocean, solving the blockchain trilemma, something that has never been done before.
Everything pretty much stays the same, except for those that embrace Bitcoin get rich and powerful. Those that don't embrace Bitcoin get weaker and poorer. Otherwise, everything that you see in the world today will still be there in the world in 20 years. Bitcoin is not a threat to the dollar. The dollar is currency.
LB, you read my mind. I don't know why. I always wondered that, right? Why does this guy never show who he is? I suspect I don't know, man. It's a lot of weird stuff happening on YouTube. I suspect this guy might be somebody else, right? I think he's doing two versions of the videos. He's doing one on one end and one on another end. So I don't know. No diddy. But it just seems kind of weird that from everything, this guy I've never seen him, right? Nowhere on no videos at all. And where did he get the what is that? I was watching it last night too. Squid Games, right? Where did he get the Squid Game uniform from? I thought that was very cool as well. So let me know what you guys think about that. And let's get back and finish out this video. It has a lot of useful information, but it's just weird. He never shows his face. But let me finish this video out.
Bitcoin is capital.
Michael Saylor focuses on Bitcoin as a store of value. However, modern day crypto in the 2020s require much more. Kaspa's fast and near instant transactions with low fees make it practical for almost everything from buying a cup of coffee to running complex DeFi applications. It's not just about a store of value, which like Bitcoin, Kaspa is, it's about using it, which unlike Kaspa, Bitcoin cannot.
The dollar is competing, but is competing against the M2 money supply of the CNY, Chinese currency, European currency, Japanese currency. Right now, we're about 17% of that. We should be able to grow to 30% of that. How? With digital currency. If U.S. banks and U.S. corporations can issue digital currencies backed by the U.S. Treasury, we will expand that supply of U.S. currency by $10 trillion. That's a digital asset strategy. That's why the stablecoin bill and the Genius Act matter. It is not capital.
So basically, Casplex is deploying very soon a deploy issue mode. With the new OP codes that are going to be launched, stable coins can exist on Kaspa, meaning that, as I was saying, any stable coins can now join Kaspa. And imagine having stable coins on the fastest proof of work network out there.
This is why Kaspa and Bitcoin can coexist in a co-regency.
Yeah, I think the stable coins will be big. I'm just trying to figure out what or which one will be the dominant one for Kaspa. Let me know in the comments if you guys have found any Kaspa stable coins or if you're researching it.
On the crypto ocean, similar to how gold and silver were paired with each other in centuries past. Just how gold in the past was and Bitcoin today is still a great store of value. Silver was used for day-to-day transactions, similarly to how Kaspa can be used as digital currency today and in the future.
Bitcoin is the greatest opportunity of the 21st century, right? It's worth anywhere from 3 trillion to 106 trillion, depending upon how programmatic and aggressive we want to pursue this opportunity. These opportunities don't come along often. This is the once in a century opportunity. And as Donald Trump has said, never sell your Bitcoin.
While Bitcoin paved the way, and Bitcoin still is the granddaddy of all crypto, Kaspa represents the revolutionary technology that Bitcoin can never be. And objective Bitcoin maxis will come to this realization if they haven't already. Kaspa is faster, far more efficient, and more sustainable while maintaining the security and decentralization that made crypto revolutionary in the first place through Bitcoin.
The digital economy will run on digital energy. The choices are either prosperity or poverty in the 21st century. Bitcoin is manifest destiny for America.
Are you able to implement a free, decentralized, competitive layer of mining that works like Bitcoin but in internet speed?
Don't just take my word for it. Research Kaspa for yourself if you haven't already. The future of digital finance might not belong to the first mover, but to the best innovator.
So shout out to your crypto journey. I don't like those AI generated. I mean those other videos. So I guess we will. I see if there's anything else looking at real quick. If not, I guess we can shut it down. For today, I might do a XRP video later this evening. Just double checking there's no more news updates. So thanks for joining. Thanks for like, sharing, subscribing, and super chats. And I saw my notes. Trying to figure out what this is. Let me see real quick. Yeah, I guess we can check this out actually real quick. Got 5 more minutes before the what is this? Hour and 25 minutes. None of these videos are long, but it's a lot of good information here. This guy is comparing Bitcoin and Kaspa. If the video ever comes up, there we go. Let's run this real quick, and I guess we'll call it a day after this.
So guys, that's good. All right, so here we're going to be comparing Kaspa with Bitcoin and XRP because these are like the ones at the top right now, in my opinion. As XRP with this price action, it's also considered like one of the best techs. I mean, we all know it's extremely centralized. It's even very slow compared to Kaspa, and yeah, I mean, just the centralization of the XRP, how their company just owns just so much of the supply. Like I forget the exact numbers, but it's something like ridiculous. Like yeah, I mean, half the supply, more than half the supply. It's some unbelievable stuff. They have it as like not as token itself, but as some sort of like they could redeem it as tokens. It's a vested type stuff. It doesn't work. It's not a commodity like Bitcoin and Kaspa. So we look at the charts now. I'm going to be comparing the charts. The other video I made, it's comparing these charts with on the daily time frame with the Kaspa relation to Bitcoin. And as you see here, it's like Bitcoin is just it absolutely explodes. From Kaspa is currently worth around $80 of Bitcoin when you compare the market caps and the coin supply. So here we are again. This is the chart on the monthly of Kaspa. Look at it from Bitcoin's. Okay, this is the equivalence again. If Bitcoin early days back in what this is 2013, and here we are at Kaspa at 2025. Looks, in my opinion, pretty similar. And then we all know what happens with Bitcoin from there. With Kaspa, the future is still to be written, but don't be selling your Kaspa for a pizza. Because yeah, it's really in the works, and we see here with Bitcoin, the trend, Kaspa relation to Bitcoin, again, extremely undervalued for Kaspa. I expect a very large pump for Kaspa. Yeah, so now we look at XRP. This is also very interesting because it had experienced a huge, massive pump. And if I'm going to be honest, I don't like it here. I don't like it at all. And I think this is an extreme liability to the whole crypto market with how much it pumped. I mean, look at it on like the weekly, look at it on the monthly. I have to reload this. It's just not sustainable. And we've seen this sort of thing. When insiders have so much of the supply, like they could just control as they want. I mean, it felt like it was down at this range just forever, and then suddenly it just exploded. And every single time it explodes, it comes back down. And here, it's not going to be any different, in my opinion. We look at just the macro indicators, and it's really showing how it's way overbought and it's beginning to crash. Every single time it does this, it doesn't fail to crash. And the indicators, they don't lie. Like these macro averages, they don't lie. We look at it on the weekly, look at it on the monthly, look at it on the daily. Like this type of formation is extremely bearish for XRP. Okay. Am I worried for Kaspa with this? Not really. Okay. So I do think that the broader economy is experiencing like it's been experiencing a large crash. I think this crash could continue, but this is the chance for Kaspa to outshine everything. It really is, because we look at charts like this. Kaspa is extremely undervalued with respect to the rest of the market, with respect to Bitcoin. We look at XRP and Bitcoin. XRP, oh my bad. Blah, blah. We look at XRP. Man, I'm gonna have to subscribe to this trading view thing. We look at XRP and Bitcoin, and XRP is considered overbought. The indicator wants to crash down, wants it to crash down to basically half its current value. So it's at what's with the market cap, but XRP is trading at what's it trading at? Something like $2.30, something like that. I mean, it's going to crash down to 2. Could go down to half of that, like $1.66, something down to there. But yeah, but once that happens, like once the crash happens, that's when things can start to get really interesting, because you look at gold again. I mentioned this in the previous video. It's just extremely overbought. It's absolutely rocketing. People are worried about the tariffs, the Trump tariffs. But again, we look at this gold as like a buying power for crypto. That's a lot of buying power. You could convert that into another safe haven like Bitcoin or like Kaspa. Like Kaspa is the truest safe haven of crypto, in my opinion, with how advanced and superior its technology is with respect to the rest of the crypto market. It solves the trilemma. It's the only solution of the trilemma. I mean, we're going to have to go into the details of, we're going to have to go into the proofs of that, because that's a very big statement. Like even Shai was explaining on X, it has all these big claims, but where's the proof? We're going to have to go into that proof. We have to show you how, why. So this chart here is Bitcoin with respect to gold. It could fall down to here. So gold can rise a little more, or Bitcoin could crash a little more. But once this level is hit, it could even like stay volatile around this whole range for the entire next like year. Okay, this whole thing right here, it could be volatile, and this line is going to keep coming up, and then boom, it's ready for another bull market, a huge bull run to test the high Bollinger. I mean, not once has it even tested this low Bollinger bandwidth. But yeah, so of course I'm most interested in Kaspa and where Kaspa's headed. I really do believe this is in before a huge pump to retest or even claim a new all-time high, as we see with Bitcoin in its very early days. Now this is the monthly chart. Weekly chart. So it's going to take several weeks to see anything cool happen, basically. So here we are again in a weekly chart. It's extremely undervalued with respect to Bitcoin, but once it finds a pump, it's going to very easily double in value. Kaspa doubling value, very easy from this range. See, it's 1, goes to 2, and then it can retest at least this level, finds it as resistance, or could find it as a support level before hitting up to 3, 4. So these are like multipliers. Look at it as a multiplier. It can eventually hit up to 3 times its current level. So 3 times 7.4 cents. That puts it up to 20. It puts it up to all-time high. Puts up to the 21. It's going to have to break through this. There's a lot of sell pressure up here as well. Once it breaks, it's going to head straight to all right, let's use Bitcoin as an example. It's going to head straight to infinity. Yeah, that's at least like 10 to $5. That's probably $5, going to be honest. Now this is a run that Ethereum also saw in its early days. Like it went like 40 times the price in just a matter of months. Something also Bitcoin did, and of course it crashed back down here. But still, like, I mean, for it to go to 1,200 down to like 200, it's like people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, it's dead! It's dead!" Yeah, definitely dead. I mean, you look at these prices and it's pretty unreal. That whole like scenario there, and to look at where it is now, and this scenario right here, like, "Oh my God, it's dead!" 3,000, it's dead. That just shows how early we are. Just give it time, okay? If you can sit on it for years, sit on it for years. If you can sit on it for a decade, sit on your Kaspa for a decade. If you can sit on your and all of your Kaspa assets, your meme coins, your NFTs, sit on it for a decade. Like that is the move if you want to make a lot of money. Otherwise, you're going to be like giving yourself a headache trying to like, go from 1,200 down to 200. Like these volatile swings is just like, yeah, I mean, traders are going to make it and break it, but the long-term holders are the ones that are going to really make the big bucks. Those are like the people that diamond handlers are keeping it in their Tangem wallet, and they're just set it, buy it to forget it. So yeah, that was the charge with XRP. If I wasn't in Kaspa, I'd be selling my XRP. That's for sure. It's going to be volatile. Like who knows what can happen? It has never experienced something like this. Like it may continue crashing back down. Just check the monthly. Like this really puts into perspective. Like it really likes to follow this deep moving average. Has a long way to fall. Very long way to fall. It could hit from $2 down to $1. Could retest the $1 range. That's kind of what I'm low key expecting. But it may also just continue to rise from here. It may just like find this high ball and grass support. Like big money is inside XRP right now, so they may not let it fall. They may use that as a chance to like take it at their advantage to accumulate more. Because crypto is now becoming mainstream, like it or not. Big banks, big entities are accumulating, and in a way, centralizing our our like decentralizing the entire ecosystem of crypto, like by buying so much and then by introducing ETFs that don't even own. You buy an ETF, a share of an ETF. You're not owning a Bitcoin. You're buying a share of like a company of someone that is supposed to hold it for you, someone that's supposed to manage it for you, and it's just it's kind of like a necessary evil, I guess, kind of like centralized exchanges. It gives it more eyes, it helps improve adoption. And then you see people like trying to get push for micro or fractional shares of Bitcoin, like being able to lend out for banks to lend out Bitcoin, similar to how dollars are being lent out and by big banks. Like that, just not looking good. But again, it's just how the economy works. So what you got to do is you got to buy your crypto, hold it, self custody, and that's it. Let others do their crazy things. They want to lend out ghost money, let them lend out their ghost money, and they're going to fail. So yeah, you already know. I'm not bullish on XRP at all. Bullish on Kaspa. With Bitcoin, it's tough to say exactly what it wants to do from here. It could hold the support. I'm thinking, honestly, it's going to bounce up to somewhere up here, back to retest the 100K range. That's in my opinion. But it may stay. It probably needs many more weeks, several months before that happens. In that time frame, I could expect, or at least I would hope to see a very nice Kaspa in relation. So yeah, that's those charts. I'll go into Kaspa meme coins.
So I guess we'll shut it down for the day. And that was the Kaspa Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Kaspa, and XRP price prediction. XRP about $5, but watch the team from run 490. I don't know. If so, I got a pretty deep in XRP, so we will see. Let me know what you guys think about that and the crypto price prediction for Kaspa. But as always, thanks for joining. And remember, let's get back to the money, guys. And as always, stay dangerous. Miner out. And thanks for joining. and like, sharing, and subscribing. Peace out, fam.